Stay alive. We're all going to be watching it back here, I believe, in the replay here, powered by China Unicom. So, Ray, you got to say it, bro. You have to.
Gamers United.
There it is. Our first fight here, 2225, Limited Frost of his off drop. Wufong catches the LMB prowl, 2-on-1 LMB, jump LMB, aerial RMB. I mean, that was just beautiful there for Wufong. Since the LMB focus 1.0, Liam Ultimate was weaved there from Wufong. I believe he does like a tap dodge pistol shot here. Oh yeah, LMB tap dodge pistol shot there for the elimination. And this was disgusting here from Mike. Look, he catches both of these players on the side of the terrain, just re-wisping over and over and over. 2.0 R&B focus there to eliminate one of those players. Re-gets the ult right back and does it right back to XY this time around. Gets the damage, times 2 into the re-wisp. He sees the player moving on in, goes in for the R&B prowl, catches the re-wisp this time around, gets the bloom here, but Verse is just there at perfect positioning there to get the elimination onto Mike.
Yeah, and then looking to the Roman Yang, right? AS took his victory, took his loss from Verse, as Verse was throwing that whole extension with the horizontal into the vertical. For Spider, endgame circle, opportunity right there in the sky. Justina, that's the best position you want to take. He gets caught to the shield throw, and it doesn't really burst, doesn't really go up against, Verse, but then it comes into survivability, and all the players are coming through here. Lonnie's sustain is just nasty work. We've seen it come through every single time, and seeing about how our value comes out. Still Shail's game in this MVP for round 1, and this is towards the Shail who survived until endgame, even dying in 4th place left and right. That's just the case scenario. We got ourselves the replays brought to you by China Unicom. Gamers United.
Just go for the swap there off the dual blade to the katana, but big damage here for Frostovich. The 1-2-3 as well there off the flying knives. Big parry there for Arano there against Frostovich. Jump LMBs times 2 for the elimination. Was not able to roll out of that. Mike here with a massive shift parry onto AS. The jump LMB follow up into the shotgun blast there off the flying knives. In that last, what do you call it, gut hit there was just that's probably just the craziest way to go out. But FPS EQ star against Wufong and the Roman Yangs be able to weave that into the follow-up. I mean, Wufong was just not caring about carries today. He was just letting loose there in that game number 2. Just those 1.0s back-to-back off the dual blades. This time around, he'd be against Spider. LB prior here for Spider. Big damage into the aerial R&B. Just so much damage. Last and final moments of game number 2. Arano against Fong here in this last and final circle. Big whisk there for Wufong, but not being able to catch big damage. And Frostovich in the back end does get a shield throw onto one of these players, but 3 players stay up here in this situation. A back-to-back 3 players standing for a last circle is, I think that's unheard of.
Yeah, I think the cards right now are very rare, like in making it happen with just enough time. And this is where we're going through our match replays, brought to you by China Unicom. Gamers United. C8, take it away.
Gamers United. Big damage here. T225 being able to stay up here in the situation. Wufong invests that Kylan ultimate, but doesn't really get any value there. Gets 1 or 2 slashes, but it was not enough. T225 ices off the pressure, pops that ultimate, and confirms elimination. And now Edward against Wufong in this Rama Yang. The clink jump LMB there for Edward for the elimination. He's just like, yeah, that's me. Spider against AS, R&B focus there for Spider. I believe this is where he pops that ultimate. Boom, into the whiz, into the pistol shot, clean there from Spider. Second time around, look at those perfect placement ult there's from Spider on the Temi. Being able to spin back, pop the ult, and catch your opponent on the wall gives you a confirmed whiz. And we saw Spider doing a really beautiful job doing so here on the Tomog. Pistol shot finisher here for Spider off the jump pistol onto Edward. Edward not happy about that one. He is going to be eliminated there. Shotgun blast here for Spider. Overholds in the back end as well. Frostovich is there with the flying eyes. Last and final moments of game number 3 was here. Frostovich against T225. Catches him into the V2. And I believe he could have restanded this as well if he throws him in the air. But I'm not sure if he had cooldown on F, T225. So he played it safe. Got the damage on the ground. Gets elimination, was not enough for the MVP, but still securing that first place spot as we get that multiplier. But T225 taking the MVP on the Lottie. And now T22, look at the replays first for game number 4. Beautiful games here, powered by China Unicom.
Gamers United.
Thank you. XY against AS. Big damage here for AS, but XY recatching Prowl doesn't get the grapple bump due to the terrain. Since the 1.0 LMB off the spear, LMB Prowl there for AS. Wiz connects there for AS into the 1.0. F calling for the Lonnie. He catches the LMB off of the F there. That was disgusting. Mike now. Big elimination here onto Fong. This was the first blood of game 4. Fong tries to retreat, not applying pressure onto Mike, and he falls for that alone. Verse against Spider. in this area. Verse overholds the flying ice. Oh my god, so much damage off that weapon alone. Oh my god, this is how Spider goes out. That is insane. He gets hit off the fire cage. Bird tick F was called in, but it was not even needed there for Mike. Gets elimination, aerial R&B. So what does he do? Catches L&B. He doesn't even get the prio. I still don't know why that's being done, but Arado now gets caught about the raw uppercut, but double tap dodge is back, and that's just unfortunate there.
Big unfortunate. The illegal LB uppercut. I can't. This is gonna be Mike AS jabbing, jump LMBs. You know, in this case scenario, this ultimate is now a mind game. Is this a tap dodge? Do I tap dodge now? Is it preemptive? Do I predict or do I react? Usually on the low ping gameplay, this is where it really becomes towards using it react wise. But then the range weapon mindset came through. My man switched from pistol to cannon in the middle of a blink of an eye. And if AS got that cannon shot, he would have gotten the hit off the proc shot, the proximity. To find out, we got some match replays brought to you by kind of UCOM Gamers United. CA, take it away from what happened here in this chaos in the beginning to the end.
Man, XY here betraying Mike in the beginning. Does manage to get the elimination onto him. I think they were chasing down Verse here in the situation. I forgot who they were fully chasing there, but the turn on there, Mike winning this realm of Yang. He won both of them this time around. It was both Aquases in both realms, and it was against Verse. Managed to get the uppercut to the grapple bump. Jump a little bit for the extra damage there for Mike. Beautiful showcases. This was the second realm of Yang there against Verse once again. That crazy leap pounce. LB prio there off the dagger, or the flying knife, sorry, into the V2 extension. Jump LB, doesn't catch the aerial R&B, but he delay wakes up, pounce into the prio, into the halberd swap beautifully, and he had tab open there because he didn't even have that on the second one. He does, and this was just crazy right here, right? The Fong manages to catch Spider inside the V2, throws him inside the Bane, gets the elimination there, and now Fong! Man, Fong gets clipped there at the backside.
Camera. I can't. He was like, I got this cheeky kill, and then boing, hitting Rado too. Like, when they have, like, it was like, bro, like we're all throwing ourselves into the vein at this point. You know, it's like a ritual. What's going on here? The sun ain't setting. Nah, you gotta do something real quick. Boom, die. And this is where Verse up against Mike, just like yeet. You know, look at this. Bye, see you. Bye, Felicia. This is where Verse was like, okay, watch out. I think he was laughing. Maybe that's why he needed tissues. He was like wrong, you know. a little bit of respiratory issues there for a second. But this is where Akos is.
This is close. This is very, very close. Game 6 highlights. Powered by China Unicom. Mike. This was a good fight here from Mike against Star. Star nearly gets elimination. He got the damage off the LB focus. He cancels it and gets a little bit of damage thrown his way. And he gets F down, but triple clinch, I believe. 3. Yeah, triple clinks into the final hit there for Mike, and this was a crazy win for Spider. Behind the back parry, manages to catch the prio off the scare rush. 2-on-1 R&B focuses right off of this alone. Recatches prio off of this. Does manage to get hit off the shotgun blast. No, he doesn't recatch the prio, just 1.0 is it, and this was Wu Fong against Spider. Catches the V2 here against Wu Fong. Spider sends the R&B focus, doesn't get the R&B follow-up though. Recatches the prio. This is where it is, into the 2-on-1. Beautiful showcase in there from Mike. Or from Spider, sorry.
And we teleport to the end of the match. We go from the beginning to the end. And now it's showcasing where AS's value came in. Gets into the kick, the homie style off the hits, and then looks towards and repositions towards Wu Fong and finds him right at point blank range. Shotgun blast once instead. Now Edward had Liam ultimate to mitigate this. He decided not to use it against Cyrus, even with the tap dodges that he believed that he had. The first one, yes. The second one, no. And looking at Edward, having the time right now, try to look forward, the second grab gets denied due to the entirety of the dodge system and Sire ultimate that AS had to his advantage, and then giving him the MVP practically, giving him the victory into this round. And AS MVP Cyrus who saw
game 6 he had 3 Liams. Game 7 he had 3 Xiaoyuls, and he was, you know, it was
conspiracy. Yo, protect this man at all costs.
I mean, it's crazy that, I mean, you don't really see the triple picks. Right now we're seeing the lock-ins from those Lonnies and those Liams in that first and second round, but he still was able to do so. We're going to be taking a quick look at the highlights for game number 7. Spider in the corner, getting lots of damage into the F2 there onto Star. with the R&B finish, Mike against Frostivus and Roma Yang. Proc comes in off the nunchucks. I believe this was an R&B finisher here for Mike against Frostivus. It was a big parry from the shotgun blast into the R&B finisher there. Spider, Mike, and Verse going at it. Spider takes out Verse and Mike here in this situation. Gets the elimination there onto Mike first. Familiar Birds Mike procs there from Mike. And now Verse eating up the damage off the 1-2-3, sends those 1-2-3. Spider against Frostivus. This was unfortunate here. I believe this was where Mike got caught up on the ledge and gets hit off the Lonnie ult there from Frostivus, and that was the fight right after. Edward, Spider, and Wufong in this end circle here. I mean, it was just so much. It was such a high task to try to win against these two Lonnies, and they knew it. They're like, you're not us. You're not us, so you gotta go. And we waited for you. We got Spirit well up as well, so you are going to be eliminated. And we do have OA's Edward being our MVP.
To be earned. That's just the name of the game. There's like these highlight reels and replays brought to you by China Unicom. Gamers United. CA, take it away.
There it is. AS against Arana. Doing a good job kiting, catches the aerial into the grapple LMB, raw uppercut to the 2-1-1. That was disgusting there from Miranda, by the way. He had every odds thrown behind his back, and he still managed to come on top there in the situation, which is insane there from Miranda. LMB proud here for Wufong. Manages to go for the 1.0 off the R&B there from the nunchucks. Arana gets recaught, didn't even have time to pop that ultimate, and that purple rarity nunchucks there, giving him the elimination. Just an upset XY here, catches fire onto Spider. This was it. Jump LMBs. This is just disgusting here from XY. Just full juggle down the cliff, terrain, R&B into the jump LMB. And there was a final R&B there for elimination there for XY. It was just beautiful there from XY. T225 against Mike and Rama Yang. This was a close fight between both of these players. Gets the parry. After to avoid that damage, he picks up the gold poster there from T225 hand. Nearly gets slapped there, but the last hit there, I can't believe Mike committed to the heal there. That was insane. You see the breath of fresh air there from T225. This was the last scrap off of game number 8 with one T225's bi-weekly 3. The F there from the V1. Mike tries to retreat here in the situation. Common armor swap. He nearly got parried there. He landed on top of his head, so the element went backwards into the 1-2 finisher there off the gold nunchucks, and YZG's T225 is going to be our...
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams into modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up